day to all. My name is Neeraj and I welcome you all in our YouTube channel Delighted Education. So people, in this video we are going to learn about best ways to speak fluent in English. So today we are going to know how can we speak well in English without any problems. So people, for that matter, I would request to you all, please watch this video full, by which you will have different kind of ideas, you will have different kind of knowledge, and by which if you apply those things in your life, so you can also be the fluent speaker of English. So now let's start without wasting our time. So as you are able to see, first one, that is all about try to get environment of English. So people, I would like to share a thing with you, that is the language you speak. For that language you have never ever gone to do anything, you have never ever done anything else to speak that language. Do you know what is the reason behind that? The reason behind is that as you got environment of that language, that is why you speak, and this is how now you get the environment, that is why you are able to speak. So for that matter, if we have to speak in English, so for that we have to also find out the environment of that, by which we can also be the able to speak in English. And just after, our second rule is all about that listen, listen, listen. So I would like to share a famous thought, that is all about a good listener can be a good speaker. It means that at the time you are going to listen something good, so you are going to speak something good. So for that matter, if you need some ideas, like if you must be thinking that is, sir, what should I think for that? So I would say that you should watch videos, you should listen to musics, you should watch motivational videos in speech, like motivational speeches in English. By that you will have some good things, as well as you will have exact pronunciation of that word, and you will be able to understand what the speaker is saying and what the things that person is speaking. So this is how you'll have to be a good listener. And just after, there is third, that is all about think in English. So people, I would say that the thing you think in your mind, that thing you speak front of the people, and that's as the thing you think in your mind, that you react. So this is how you'll have to think in English. And the best thing is that just the thing you look at front of you, just you know what do you have to do, you'll have to just speak over that thing. I don't want to say just always speak truth, I'm not going to say just you have not to make mistakes. I would say that just try to know, just try to make mistakes. I'm not saying in first time no one can be the perfect. So for that matter, if you make mistakes, that's okay, but after certain period of time, you are going to know what is the exact meaning, what is the exact sentence. So first you'll have to start and you'll have to think. And just after, there is one more, that is called read aloud in English for 15 to 20 minutes per day. So I would like to share the power of reading. Believe me people, books, you know, the power of reading, book can change life of anyone. And not only this, with the help of reading we will have many things, we'll have many ideas, we will get too much knowledge. By that, we after getting those knowledge, we can apply in our life. And not only this, just I have written, we have to read loudly, like for 15 to 20 minutes per day. There is a reason behind that. For our warm up, if I have to share, for our good body there is a requirement of warm up, and for good tongue, means for exact pronunciation, there is requirement of warm up. So if we speak loudly, if we read loudly, so there we will have, you know, good and exact pronunciation of that word. There we will be able to find out the exact pronunciation. So for that, we will have to read loudly, but per day. You know, consistency is the key to success. So this is how. And just after, now observe the mouth movement of those who speak in English well and try to imitate them. So I would share that one thing, that is, you will have to find out a person who speaks English well, by which if you follow that person's mouth movement, so you will be able to understand the exact pronunciation. Because first you have to choose, then because that person, if he speaks well, so you will follow that person, so you will also speak well. So please try to observe the mouth movement of that person or those members who speak in English well. And just after that, is all about last but not least, try to get good rhythm and intonation. So I would say that it means that try to speak the place there is requirement to speak fastly, please speak fastly. If there is requirement to speak slowly, so speak slowly. There is not, it is not like bullet train you are going to speak very fastly, and it is also not like you are going to speak very slowly. You'll have to understand, there you'll have to use good in rhythm intonation. Sometimes you'll have to stop, sometimes you'll have to go fastly, sometimes you'll have to be medium. So this is how, believe me people, if you are going to follow these ways, so you are going to also speak in English. So thank you so much everybody.